What's up, guys? Yeah, so as I was saying in the last video towards the end, we unlocked trading post the last time. We're moving right along. Like, if we pull up the demographics screen, let's wait for the turn to tick, that way it doesn't, like, lag out. Okay, demographics. First on population, third on crops, sixth man, goods, GNP second, third on land, 10 on soldiers, 10 on approval, 2 on literacy. So we're doing a lot better. We were like bottom of the board there on almost everything, so we have come back in complete spades, so I'm very happy with the progress that we've made thus far. So that'll give us a golden age, which is good. It'll increase our culture, science, everything, which means we'll be able to go ahead and get our next policy faster, which is the really overpowered one for the aesthetics tree, if I remember right. So I'm pretty excited about that. Build a road there. You know what? Just do something else. Like, you've run the wrong direction like so many times I can't even count, and I'm over it. We do need to improve this sugar, and we should do these spices as well. But yeah, we've got trading posts now, guys, so we're looking pretty strong, I would say. We'll fill in all of these tiles with farms, put in a trading post here, maybe more farms and what have ya. That way these cities can grow. I know they're not the capital, and sometimes people are only focused on having like a really beefy capital, but I like spreading it out. That way when you go to war, right, like if you're gonna be a warring civ and it's at the later game, it takes a little while to conquer cities sometimes, so you have to be able to defend against attacks. So if you are unable to do that, it kind of screws you over, like you're not capable, so to speak. But if you are, then it's good. So having higher population increases the defensive value, and it makes your bombard attacks stronger, if I remember right. So yeah, something to look at, trying to do, make all your cities high population, not just your capital. I'm going to go ahead and spread our religion to all these cities. I think we have tithe. If not, it's still good to spread it, like it gives us culture, so it's worth taking the time to do. This is almost connected. Okay. Here we go. Awesome. Like, we're coming along. I don't know. I think our cities are pretty well developed for how early in the game it is. So, yeah. If you disagree, so be it, but I'm proud of the progress America has made in this Civ game. Like, we could be doing a lot worse. I'm gonna build these little guilds. Perfect. There we go. So the build queue is kind of set up for a minute. We're gonna get some more cities converted to our religion, which is gonna be helpful for various boosts and faith points and whatever. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. And then just kind of progress. I mean, Civ is kind of a linear game in the sense that you don't have to pick or think about what direction you're going to take. You just kind of end up there. So I don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. And everyone's happy. So we'll just send him over here. Workshop. Yeah, sure. Those are all good buildings. Like, I mean, realistically, you want to have every building in every city if you can. You know, like, that's the optimal build. It's just a matter of which direction, or like how you want to build it, like in what order, I guess is the best way to put it. because if you increase your production, you can build faster, so you get all the buildings quicker overall. But sometimes getting more science means you can build more buildings, and like you have to min-max things a little bit in order to be effective at building up your cities in this game. And that's where the challenge comes in. Like, these guys are gunpowder units. We don't have that yet, so we are behind. That's still a swordsman, so they only just got those. Sorry about that. So we still have a shot. I mean, it's not looking great, but still will be researched next turn, so long swordsmen are pretty good, even against these dudes. Like, we'll be alright. And then we have a special gunpowder unit as well. So, meaning America, the Civ, has a special gunpowder unit, so we'll be fine. And we do have crossbows, so I can upgrade these guys too. That'll give us a little bit of flex on our military power. Might stave off a attack for a moment. No available sea routes. Wow, okay. Guess we'll just build land. Sure. Get a couple more. It's worth doing. Like, the money, if you're trading abroad, or the food or production, if you're doing internal, is totally worth it. So, I'm not against it. That, and if I don't know if I have the tech for, the trading company or whatever, but once I get it, I'm gonna unlock it and try to build it in this city, because it does make a big difference. Like, you'll have so much gold, it's unreal, and that really becomes useful later game, especially if you're gonna fight some more, because you gotta be able to adapt and purchase units and move quickly and be able to do it faster than your opponent. Otherwise, you kind of aren't going to be able to stand a chance. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. We are catching back up, so we're now first on science and on population, so that's good. We're not quite first on crop yield, but we'll get some really good techs unlocked soon that'll make all of our farms really good. Soldiers will come up eventually. Like, we need to make friends with city-states is kind of what it boils down to. Land isn't super great, but there's not really a place for another city. Like, we could put one over here in the jungle, I guess, for science, so we might do that. We should really go search off the coast, however, is the smart play. That way we can colonize some of the really good resource islands and maybe get a natural wonder and things like that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I need to improve this sugar. So once this guy finishes here, we'll send him up to do that. Or we'll send him down. Might be better. Either way, we'll improve the sugar. That's alright. We're missing out on wonders, but I'm not too worried about it. Like, normally I'm pretty wonder happy when I play Civ, but it doesn't necessarily affect your gameplay. I'm only playing on Prince or King difficulty, I can't remember, and so at that level, the wonders are irrelevant, basically. You're gonna win. I mean, even though I'm not perfect at the game or super amazing at it, I'm good enough at the game that when I'm playing just normal average difficulty of Prince, I can win every time. So I'm not concerned. Like, we're snowballing is kind of how I like to put it. Yeah, we're a little bit behind right now, but think about where we were 20 turns ago and how destitute our situation looked and where we are now. Like, 100% different, right? We've come so far. We're totally fine. We're going to surpass all these other civs in this particular playthrough. Most likely by turn 200 we'll be really far ahead because we just got the really overpowered aesthetics one. Once we finish this, it'll complete the entire tree, so we'll complete the tree, then go down rationalism. So that's not that far away. 52, so 18, 20 turns. We'll have our next policy, so finish the tree. Then it'll probably be like 30 turns.